Is it? Yes. Okay. Yes, it says I'm live. It says I'm live. Okay. I'll say hi, guys. First up, how you doing? Hello. It's me, Kirsten Peck. I am here, Ask Miss Peck, in my homeroom for success. I am having a virtual homeroom every day at 3 o'clock. I'm here in Florida, so that's the time zone, but 3 o'clock is the time. And the idea is to get together with me, but with yourself and with your ideas about what you want to accomplish in life, and working through a program of information that I've put together to move you from just your ideas into a real concrete plan and learn some skills and practice some skills along the way to really get the plan in place and kick it off and head just off in a great direction towards an even better future than you have right now today. So it's like a challenge yourself event is what it is. It's called the Smart Start Challenge, and it is about to launch. I'm so excited. I have been working on the handbook, getting it ready on printing and getting it ready for Amazon first up, and just getting all the images together and all the ideas together and all the information together. It was so much coming out of my brain because I am usually a high school English teacher. I usually teach freshmen. I also not only teach English, but I also teach world history and social studies. And so I've woven those things all together along with some life skills and some things that I think students need to learn that they've missed somehow in middle school or in these first years of high school. So the idea is to get the best start on your future that you can by getting yourself situated and being happy about where you're headed and being motivated and just on fire, because the craziness that's happened with COVID has really helped, I think, education, because students now are even more empowered to go after the things that you are interested in. And so I want to help you find those things, figure out what really motivates you and what really makes you curious and what really gets you, like I said, fired up about what's going on in the world. Because then when you like what you're doing, you're like motivate. You can't wait to get out of bed and go to work because you're working on the coolest project that you could ever imagine. And so it's true because, and I know this because it's exactly what I'm going through during this startup of this project that I've started called Ask Ms. Peck. And I've decided that I'm going to put all my resources here and put my plans together and get my budget together and work through every little step that it takes. And I'm getting very excited because it's getting close to being ready to show to everybody. And I'm here on YouTube practicing myself, getting it together and getting it out there. And the plans just keep growing and keep getting better and better as I go. So I'm so excited. And I just, like I said, I mean, and the cool part is that I hope to be able to make money off of it and be paid from it. I'm sure I will, because I do this in my classroom. And I wanted to bring it to more students, and I wanted to bring it to something that I think really can make a difference. Because when I teach at my classroom in my year, I teach 150 students. And I'm hoping now, leveraging technology and leveraging the internet and the ability to publish things, I'm hoping to reach thousands of students. And so it's like this amazing thing that I'm challenged myself with. And so that's what the challenge is all about. You know, what is your challenge? And face it yourself, and you get to make it up yourself. That's the other fun part. You know, there's no wrong answers because it's what you want to do. So that's the short version of what I'm doing here in my homeroom for success. And every day is a topic I want to talk about. And actually today I said having this global vision, because in the catalyst, in the Smart Start Challenge, I have created this project for students to do a little bit of research, do some investigating of a topic that interests them. and look outside of their neighborhood for circumstances that are happening. And the issue, their social issues is the topic, and it could be anything that the students are interested in, from environmental to healthcare to um, violence prevention or drug abuse or animal cruelty, or whatever the list is, whatever the students are interested in or whatever you're interested in, and bringing it back together, but really looking at it from different parts of the world, because it's unbelievable how our lives are here in America. And like I said, I'm here in Florida, and I used to live in New York City, and that's like 3,000 miles away or something, but it's a million miles away in how the culture is, how the people are, how people talk to each other, how business is done, how schools are run. Things are different in different parts of the country. I'm here in Tampa Bay. It's different if you go down to Miami. That's totally different from Tampa Bay. So even within Florida, there's geography differences between what the people believe and how people act, and how what's important to people change from different locations. So it's something to be aware of, and it's in this idea with my challenge is about kind of opening up your eyes and being smarter about the world and learning more about the world and things that you're interested in. So if you're interested in and you're upset, the topic is to pick something that you feel is wrong in the world and that needs to be changed. It's called The Catalyst for Change is the name of the project. And as a catalyst, you're supposed to make something happen. And so you're supposed to create something that'll make people want to do something. And I'll tell you now, it's a video. It's not hard. It's do a little bit of research, put some ideas together, and create a minute-long video or so promoting whatever it is that you think needs to change and the reasons why you need it to change. And maybe there's examples that you want us to incorporate that we need to do. So it's like picking a topic and then going to different parts of the world to see what's happening. Something like homelessness. Homelessness is treated very differently. Housing and what people consider a home is very different around the world. And there's parts of the world that millions of people live in housing that, we as Americans would never think was appropriate housing. Things that are more like sheds or garages in my neighborhood here. And yet people and families live in them, and whole communities are like that because it's a poverty thing, and it's a construction issue, and it's a materials issue. Different things come into play as far as housing goes. And so the idea of somebody being homeless, that's a whole different perspective. And why people are homeless, and what is it that, how can we get past that? And even different communities, even within our own United States, different parts of the states treat things differently, have different rules, have different laws. And so to do a little bit of investigating and to put that together and be more aware of the world that's out there, because it's a big giant world out there, and it's a fun place to go explore. And now we've got the technology here, as I was talking about before, the beauty of the technology. Let's use it. You want to explore something? Let's go. Let's see what it can be. I remember we used to joke about wanting to be rocket scientists and things. And sure enough, a friend of mine in high school, I remember, wanted to be an astronaut. And he had a career path set for him. He was going in the Navy as a pilot, and he was going to do this, and then he was going to do that, because he had his ideas together. And so I know that anything is possible. And the earlier you get started on what it is that you like and what you think is really cool, and the internet is here and the tools are at your fingertips. So that's what Ms. Peck's about. That's the welcome to my world, kind of an introduction here at my homeroom. And like I said, I'm just here every day at 3 o'clock and talking a little bit about the project. And that's the Catalyst Project, as well as the Smart Start Challenge. And I hope you go over to my website, askmisspeck.com. That's where you can get tickets to have one-on-one coaching with me every day for 31 days. Or if you want to just get the handbook and try it on your own and check it out here, you can do that as well. So go check it out, askmisspeck.com. And I'm here every day for my homeroom. So I'll see you tomorrow for Homeroom for Success. You guys take care and put on those thinking caps and be a little smarter about it, okay? Bye.